It's a vibe on Lava Lounge.
93.3 is LADIPOE O'Clock. Woohoo!
Hot FM, what's good?
We're good.
Yes.
How you doing?
I'm really good. Feels good to be here.
Definitely. This is, how many times have you been here for?
Oh, man, I think this is probably my 4th or 5th time. Yeah, okay. I'm a Hot FM regular.
Okay, because I was on the night show, so I never met you.
On the night show?
Yeah, I was on the night show.
But now?
Yeah, I'm on the
Lava
daytime.
Lounge.
Yes, I'm on Lava Lounge.
She's on the Lava Lounge now.
Okay, so good to have you. But before I get started, just before you came, I was asking the question, and it was interesting to see what people had to say. Do you think confidence is a personality trait or a learned skill?
Oh, man. I think that is both, though. To be honest with you, I think confidence is something that comes naturally in some people. But okay. I do think that as you grow and you progress as a human being, you start to see ways to make it work for you, you know, and see how it applies for you. Because, you know, the people that are not naturally confident, they have to learn it, I think. So I think it can be both. For me, I know it was both.
So which one is unshaken? The one that you're born with or the one that you learn over time? I
think that the one that for me, I'll just talk about myself. You know, I was born with confidence. But at the same time, you still have to figure out, like, what confidence is, the separation between confidence, between arrogance, between pride, and start to know, like, what is the pure one. I think confidence is the pure one, and, you know, it takes time to figure those things as a human being. Yeah.
Well put. I'm not surprised at your answer. So, yes. We know you to be very intelligent. Yes, we know you to be confident.
I don't know where this intelligence thing came from, honestly.
You can just tell. The way you answered, it's obvious.
Okay, good.
Okay, but that's not. I wasn't trying to test your IQ or anything. But looking at you, because I knew LADIPOE before Maven. Like, I knew you've been around for a while. So I'm pre-Maven LADIPOE. But then, like, looking at your journey, people that came before you, after you, the quite a number of them we don't hear anymore. How have you been able to keep yourself relevant to this point?
I think my own story, my own journey has been one of, like, the come up. It's the definition of the come up. So it wasn't as though even the people that have heard me before Maven, you know, it's they've been seeing a journey. They haven't seen an artist that just dropped on the scene and automatically was established immediately. They've seen somebody that has gone from one ladder rung to the next ladder rung. And I think that keeps people interested because they're like, this guy is still going. You know, and look at how far he's come. And I think those are really big things, they're very powerful stories behind that. And I think that people have keyed into that. And now my fan base came through the Maven era feeling like, oh, they're going to change his sound. And now we're not on the other side of it. And they're like, nah, his sound is very much still his own. So it's definitely, I think, the journey that has kept people engaged. The fact that it's never been stagnant. It's just been one ladder. Some people take elevators, other people take stairs. I'm fine with taking the stairs, you know.
I mean, but looking at it as well, you're people who, like I said, started as good or, you know, as good as you, but then had to quit at some point. Did you ever feel like, you know, oh my God, I'm going to quit music, I'm tired?
For sure. Are you serious? I don't think there's any artist that's doing it right now that has not felt like they're going to quit. Maybe every single year that I've been making music, at some point in time, I felt like, man, you know what? If this thing is over, you know, it's fine. We've done something. But yeah, I think it comes with the thing that you're doing. Because I know people just see it as, oh, this guy dropped a new song, New Music Friday. But, like, there's vulnerability in like, putting out your art.
Why does that happen? Why?
Why does what happen? Wanting to quit something? I mean, like, I think that when you go into something and you give all of yourself and you feel like you're not seeing the kind of reaction to that thing that you want, it can be very demoralizing. It can be very hard to continue. You have to find ways. You have to have your support system. You have to have the things that you told yourself you would do, you know, to remind you. Now, I think this thing that we do is deeper than what you might see. And it's powerful. Like, if the thing that I do gives me a lot of happiness, if it's not going the way I want, then I'm unhappy. And that makes it hard to continue sometimes.
I get it. I think that also applies to, you know, different fields in life.
100%. Anything you're passionate about.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think so.
Okay, I think I've never had to ask anybody this question. Okay, I've asked one rapper, but I'm going to ask you. This has happened a while ago.
Yeah.
And especially because now Afrobeats is like a big thing internationally, right? Yeah. And I think, I saw a tweet where you had said, because Afrobeat heat no mean say hip hop's dead, right? Now it takes me back to when Wizkid had the whole situation, that interview that happened when let me just get the exact thing he said. I don't listen to rap again because it's boring to me. It's dead now and tired. These guys do the same thing by rapping on the same beat and flow. What was your thoughts on that?
It sounded like he was giving his own personal opinion, on a genre that he has probably listened to all his life, just like I have. And, I think that is like a perfectly valid statement, to a question. And, I think that a lot of people I won't say they took it out of context. They went to go and look for something that he might not have, put on their head. It was this thing when you're going to take paracetamol for somebody else's headache.
It carries somebody's headache in a
Yeah,
nutshell.
because I feel like, I don't really feel like I applied to Nigeria when he said that.
I think it was also taken out of context because the statement before that was how some Americans haven't gotten the diamond.
So you're trying to tell me that people went crazy over an answer without them reading the question? See,
without reading the entire interview.
And I think that when you base your opinions without context, you get things like Twitter, pretty much, and that's it. So that's exactly what happened. Is that people just need context in their lives to shape it.
But you think rap is dead?
Of course not. I'm here.
Okay. I just want
I'm
to
alive.
say that.
I just think that it did. I mean, like, I feel like Nigeria is the one place where like the rap music here is taking on a new life. I mean, I have a lot of things about that. If you guys really want to get into that side of it, we can get into that side of it. But yeah, I do think that rap in Nigeria I think it's growing. I think it's doing what it needs to do. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Moving on from that, one thing that definitely sparks my curiosity is wanting to know how you create, because you seem like you just have so much in your head. So I'm like, what goes through his head when he's recording, when he's writing, when he's rapping? What's he like? What's your creative process like?
Do you know, I'm realizing more and more that the more I make music, the more I make songs, I want to tell the stories that are in my head tastefully. And when I say tastefully, to my own taste. Mm-hmm. Like, I don't want to say I just walked in the door. I need to find a poetic way to put it together. Do you know what I'm saying? I needed to connect to me first. Mm-hmm. From the fact that my toes touch my feet and touch the floor, they come and walk the door. It has to be something that is interesting to me.
Yeah.
And so I think that my creative process is finding like tasteful ways to tell my story. And I built all my music around that, And I have this desire to like create music and create songs, not just to be the best, to be the person with the best rap verse. Do you understand? So it's like it's a whole big thing for me now.
Yeah. So when you're recording, is there like a culture around it?
No.
What is it like? Seeing
No,
you
I try not
record?
to put rituals and stuff like that. When I say rituals, like I have to do this. This has to be here. This has to be here. Before you know it, Baba, you're not gonna record anything. You understand?
Okay.
So like for me, it's, have the idea, get into the studio. I think the one thing that I really have struggled with, I'll tell you though, is that the more we've done stuff, the more we've traveled, it's been difficult to like get into that frame of mind where you're ready to record because so many things are happening. And for me, I like to be in my own space to be able to record. I don't really like just being all over the place. So yeah.
Yeah. But speaking of struggling with stuff, because of course you tend to record so many songs as well. So how do you know the one to put out?
I mean, you feel it all. Like, to be honest with you, actually, man, don't even let my label come for me, man. Because I'm the one that actually doesn't record that many songs, but it's like, okay, I've recorded maybe 5, it's this one. As opposed to everybody else who records maybe like 20.
Yeah.
And everybody will say, okay, from this 20, there's 15. From this 15, there's 5. For me, it's like, nah, I recorded 5 songs this 2 months, this week, this whatever, and then I know it's this one. So for me, it's more like sniper shots as opposed to like shotgun blast.
Okay, but isn't that because also you could put it out and it wouldn't pop? Does that ever happen?
I mean, I feel like if you're an artist and you make music, that is part and parcel of the game. It's so funny how much noise is made over like something like being put out and not really working, when it's like it's a probability thing. That's the whole point. You keep putting out music and some of them go, some of them don't go as much. The whole point is that your baseline, by God's grace, is increasing every time. So that means your least streamed song now is probably much bigger than the one that was, the whole point is like your improvement. But you know how the game is now. Everything is very, if you go online right now, everybody's trying to compare who dropped the best 2-pack between 2-pack songs between this artist and this artist. It's constantly in your face, this comparison thing, when you're comparing things that are not apples and oranges, man.
I get that. I feel like I'm talking to a pastor. So let's talk about your new single, Guy Man.
Yeah. Let's talk about that.
And before Guy Man, it took you almost a year to drop
Apparently.
a song. And the last one was Big Energy, right?
Yeah, my last
And
one
it
was Big
so
Energy.
big.
Yeah.
So, because normally when people have like a big hit,
Yeah.
they want to like drop immediately.
Immediately. I was on road, man. I was in Australia. I was in where was I? I was in Zambia. I was Zimbabwe. I was in Zimbabwe. I was in man, I was in a lot of places. So like it wasn't on my mind. Dropping music was on my mind. Touring was on my mind. Being on the road was on my mind. And I realized that the fans need constant flow of musical. So this year, that's what we're giving them. Guy Man is just the first.
Okay, so tell us about Guy Man.
Guy Man is a dope track. It's a big song. It's the song that as soon as you hear it, you know what to do. You know, there's no forming for the song. And I have Bella Shmurda on it. It's produced by Reward Beats. I'm really happy that this is my first song of the year. I wanted to do something that people can, you know, shake body to.
Okay, so
Yeah.
what has been, you've dropped it for a couple of weeks now.
Yeah,
What
it's been
has
over 2 weeks now, I think. That Guy Man has been
I think
out.
a little more.
Has it been more than 2 weeks?
Yeah.
I don't know.
So what has the reception been like?
It's been strong. Like, I think that whenever you do something that is different, the sound was different, you get a reaction from people. And then after things settle, you start to see like, okay, what's the real tone of the song? And every time we perform the song to an audience that has never heard it before, their first reaction is going, you know, and I think that that's really encouraging. We've taken it to Kaduna now. We've been in Abuja. We're going to Enugu tomorrow. Like, I think I'm doing the thing I'm meant to be doing, which is working the song, taking it to new places.
Amazing. So is that going to be like an open verse or does that exist
I'm thinking
already?
of doing an open verse. So I actually really wanted to do it for the next song I drop, but you know, people have been hitting me up for this song, like this beat, you know, even some guys that you know, like in my DMs, like, yo, you know, so I'm deciding that maybe I might open up the verse, let somebody just come on, another chef, see what they can do.
Look forward to that. Because
Yeah.
I don't remember the song, but I know you did an open verse for one song.
I've done open verse a couple of times. I did
The
one
one
for
that
song
had
for
YKB.
YKB?
Freestyle. Yeah, YKB did.
Oh, Big
the
Energy.
Big-
Yeah, we
okay,
did
I
one
think
for
it was
Big Energy. Yeah, YKB killed that.
Yeah,
To be honest,
yeah.
after I saw YKB's, I was like, who's gonna top this? I think YKB's was my favorite.
Yeah, I think YKB.
Yeah,
there was a
it's
guy
too
called
slick.
there's a guy called Major AJ.
Yeah, he did
I
one
think he
too.
did
Nice.
pretty-
He was nice.
pretty
He was
good.
nice. But YKB he was just on another
Yeah.
level with it. You know, I think Wizard Chan also did one. I liked a couple of them.
So is this the tip of the iceberg for what's to come?
Yes, it is the tip of the iceberg for what's to come. And if everybody
So
knows
what
about
is- what
icebergs, underneath is where the trouble is.
Ooh. So
Yeah,
what's
sure.
coming? What are we expecting?
I mean, you know, more than anything is that like being out on the road opened my mind to a lot of things, allow me to see things for the first time. You're going to countries you've never been to before, but the people already know who you are.
Mm-hmm.
You know, those are kind of things I never really experienced before. So you now realize that, man, the core fan base is really growing and you want to continue to feed them on a regular basis. And that's really the tone of this year. It's about, okay, this is the music, here's the video, this is the music, here's the video. Like, this is what I've been working on. Come and experience what I've been working on. You know, and we'll get it right together, we'll get it wrong together. I think more than anything now, I've realized that the fan base is everything, you know. So shout out to the Lifelines. People that are LADIPOE fans, they call themselves Lifelines. So shout out to them.
Nice. Lifelines.
Yeah, exactly.
Nice,
Yeah,
nice.
no punchlines, just Lifelines.
So you're a cultural influencer for
CTAB.
CTAB, yeah.
Oh, yeah,
the
nice.
Health Accountability Project.
Yeah.
What's that about?
Oh, so basically, you know, I think, especially in this country, you know, when there's desperate times, we saw that in the pandemic, and there's misinformation, you have people dying. And I think now more than ever, we need to be able to say, this is the accurate information. This is the correct thing that you need to know. This is the thing that is happening right here, and this is the information that's around it. This is the true information. Also, it's not just passing on information, it's also holding accountable the stakeholders that are in the space to make sure that, oh, you got funding for this. This is the result of the funding, you know, to track those things as well. And holding people accountable. You know, you want a healthcare system that even the officials, top officials, use it as well. I mean, I want to be part of the important things. I don't want to just be, of course, don't get me wrong, that we will be signing other deals. But I mean, these are the kind of things I want to be part of, the kind of conversations.
Yeah, is this where you studying biology and chemistry
Hey,
to become a doctor
TK
comes to
knows
play?
the thing. TK has done her research. Too. I mean, yeah, to be honest with you, it's come full circle. You know, before I joined Maven, I had to work. I had to fund my passion, right? I had to fund
What
my
were you
studio
working
time.
as?
I worked at a healthcare consulting firm. So I was like worked as a consultant, work on little projects together and stuff like that. And it was very rewarding. And it was a very crazy day when I told them, oh, so by the way, I think I'm going to quit and sign to a record label. That was a day. But yeah, it is a really big full circle moment for me to be back in something that I was involved in this way. where there's music, entertainment meeting like civic duty. I think that that's just a powerful thing for an artist to be able to do in this time in Nigeria, where everybody's just trying to sign the nearest, beverage deal. I think we're doing something special and something different, and I'm glad you asked me that question.
Nice.
Yeah.
Okay, so you've been around for a while. Do you? Because I'm very big on people getting their flowers.
Yeah.
While they're alive and they can see it.
There you
So
go.
do you think that you get enough accolades for how talented you are?
I mean, that's somebody else. Like, that's not even for me to watch. I think that's such a dangerous road to go down as an artist. Like, it is real. Don't get me wrong. Like, you look online and blast sometimes and hear people talking like, why are they not mentioning my name? That one day, but there's a point where it goes from motivation to like anxiety, and I don't need that, but I do know that nobody can all you can do as an artist is put out the work. All I'm interested in right now is putting out the work. I mean, we when I came on the scene, we dropped songs like Feel Alright in 2013. So it's like, that's when I didn't even know I was an artist. That's when I was just doing it because I was good. Then there's maybe from like Adoha from 2016, I was like, I want to do this as like for my life. And then when you say you want to do something for your life, then you do it. Worry about the accolades afterwards, man. Like, let's go do it. Yeah.
Right, fair enough. So I got a couple of questions for you. It's called Spill the Tea.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
So you're going to give me an answer.
I'll give you the answers to the ones I can.
Or maybe artists do that.
Really?
I never catch them. It annoys me so much.
TK. She set traps. So, let's go.
But I'm going to start easy first. So if you were to write a biography, what would the title be? Obviously, biography about you. What would the
No
title
punchlines, just lifelines. Or I'll call it, but you knew that.
Okay.
One of the two.
I like that one. Yeah. So a song I'll never find in your playlist.
You will never find?
Yeah.
In my playlist? Mm-hmm. Maybe, what's that guy's name? Maybe like, it's not Portable.
Yeah, Portable.
If it's not Portable, it is.
Speed Darlington?
Yes. You will not find a Speedy record in my phone.
Okay.
Yes.
So should I guess, that's the answer to the next question. An artist you don't see yourself collaborating with?
This thing about me and collaborations, I've been fortunate, good collaborations. Now I just go where the energy is real, man. I don't see myself collaborating with most people. It just happens when it happens.
Talk about bragging.
Yeah, I just don't, man. I mean, I think that what should bring us together is something like common ground. Nobody say, because you're here and I'm here. It's like, we're here because we want to make something, Yeah.
So which artists are you not collaborating with?
Which one am I not?
Yeah.
I think by saying that, Speedy not being on my, phone in my music, probably not him.
Okay. Favorite song of all time?
I don't know about that. I don't think those questions are not even real. Like, how can you what's your favorite song or what's your favorite movie of all time? These are impossible questions.
I mean, the song here, a favorite song of all time is Ololufe by Wande Cole. There's just that one song.
I don't have a favorite song. For the moment, what do I like though? I really like Gunna's, what's the name of that? Bread and Butter. Right now, I really like Bread and Butter's songs. So heavy to me. My favorite song right now, though, is a song that is by LADIPOE, but it's unreleased. It's called One More Time.
I might just have heard the song. I think I have.
Oh,
yeah,
dang. No, wow. She actually has. Yes. And that's my favorite song right now.
All right. Thread or Twitter?
Neither, man. Places are places for negativity, man. But Thread right now is forming. Hi, guys. Oh, follow me back, guys. I'm waiting for him to now distance from.
I mean, Elon just called Mark a cock.
Who?
Elon Musk.
Are you serious?
Yeah,
straight up?
there.
Wow. Because those ones are now beefing.
I mean, when billionaires are beefing, I just mind my business. I'm too broke
I don't know when it's going to go. When Threads is going to go from dropping threads to dragging people to dragging threads.
I know,
Exactly.
right? Football or basketball?
Football, man. Football, last part. Normal football, not American football.
Yeah, normal football.
Yeah, normal football.
A baddie or a homely girl?
What does that mean? What's the difference? They can be both now.
No.
The girl with day house can be a baddie. Stop.
Pick one.
No, you can't even separate them like that. Look,
No,
baddies,
not all baddies are homely.
like homely being like staying at home.
Homely, like you look at her, she's homely.
Oh, homely as in looking good. What are you talking about?
Homely as in doesn't look like a baddie.
Hey, no, I want TK is there. She's trying to say something, but she needs to. So wait, let me ask you a question. All right. So a homely girl
Yeah.
means what?
Means a good girl.
A good girl. So good as in how?
Doesn't go to the club.
She doesn't go to the club. So a good girl's a girl that doesn't go to the club.
That's not what I said.
So a baddie is a bad girl because she goes to the club.
Not just the club. Just
Okay,
just
what else?
things.
Tell me. What's a
Let me
baddie?
just pick one, for
No,
God's sake.
you can't. No. Let me tell you what I like, to be honest with you. What I really like.
Let me give you an example. Homely is like... Baddie is like Rihanna.
Okay.
Homely is like Kelly Clarkson, something like that.
What, just like white girl versus black girl? Is that what it is?
No, that's not what it is. Personality is different. Guy!
I don't know Kelly Clarkson's personality now. See, to be honest with you, I think the ultimate package for me, is like,
should we just say like Chidinma versus Tiwa Savage, something like that?
these waters that you're wading in, I know they inside with you. I know they swim inside the same water you're swimming in. For me, I think the best package is a bad babe who has like home, like sense.
Okay, I'm gonna set you up further. Nasty or classy?
Nasty or classy?
Yeah.
Both.
Guy.
Chill.
Don't tell me.
Let me tell you why. These days, do you know what's happening in the world right now that you want just one? Nasty or classy? Look, let me tell you something. Let me tell you what I want.
Imagine
I want
there's
the
a
kind
gun
of
to your
babe.
head.
Then they shoot me. What's that one? You shoot me. I want somebody I can go out to the club with and we do things. We outside. When we're outside, we're outside. When we're home when we're doing things.
Speaking of the club, bartender or stripper?
Bartender or stripper? Bartender. Get me lit.
Would you suck on a female's toe for 500 million?
No.
Are you doing it?
No.
Any
I
female?
feel like I'm on my way to that 500 million. I don't have to suck
So you
toes.
have to-
I have to suck anything, really.
Ever been handcuffed?
No. I haven't. Well, yeah, for content. When they kidnapped me, I was handcuffed.
What's the one thing you can't do without?
At this point in time, let's not even lie. All of us have phones. Yeah, fortunately.
What's the latest lie?
Latest lie?
Yeah, a recent lie you told.
Oh. That was unavailable, but I was available.
Okay.
That song is a cop. David is available.
Okay, so let's play another game. I'm trying this game for the first time. Right, so I don't even know if I'm good at it. So we're going to end with a word. For instance, so many requests, I'm talking sold. So you're going to end with a word with a vowel O.
Okay, so you're rhyming.
Yeah. But you're going to end with I'm talking. Do you understand? So sold, cold, whatever.
Okay.
But you're gonna,
I'm just going to put my own line.
so I'm going to say one, you're going to say one. You're going to say one.
I know. Understand. Now me the rap.
I know.
Explain it to me
So
again.
I'm
now.
experimenting. I don't have a name for it. I want to bring it on the show. Maybe you help me with a name.
It sounds like rapping. It sounds like it
So
has a name.
I should be scared. But this is actually
No, scared. No, I'm not good at these. So let's go.
I look so good. I'm talking glow.
I like a lipstick in dark places. I'm talking bold.
I'm going head to head with Poe. I'm talking bold.
And I think TK likes when people suck on her toes.
Cute. Atmosphere is so freezing. I'm talking cold.
When it comes to LADIPOE, it's the flow.
I need some money from the bank. I'm talking loan.
Girl, you don't have to pay that back. I'm grown. Damn. Yeah, I didn't really like that one, but you don't have to pay the money back. I got you. Don't worry about it. You only take out the loan. I got you now.
I don't have anything to
Are
say.
you sure? Huh? Are you sure? One more time now. Go again.
Okay, let's do another one.
If I set it up for you. My track is so fire that they put it on repeat.
I'm so good at...
Yeah.
Okay, let's do this again. Let's go.
My track is so fire that they put it on repeat. My flow is popping everywhere. That's why my songs leak.
Okay. One of the best OAPs, I own my seat.
I like that. One of the best OAPs. I own my seat.
Yeah. I'm supposed to say I'm talking seat, actually.
I'm talking what?
You're supposed to end with I'm talking...
Oh, OAPs
Yeah.
everywhere. No, what? No, don't try and twist this thing in the middle of this.
No!
You said I'm an
No,
OAP.
like you're going to say what you're going to say,
Yeah.
but then it ends with I'm talking this. Do you understand what I'm trying to say?
Is she trying to pick my lines for me? No. But anyways, I've been enjoying this. This is cool. You can actually hold your own. I'm impressed. I have to bring you to the studio.
So what do I call this?
Line by line or something like that. I don't know. Lines that rhyme. Back-to-back lines. Back-to-back rhymes.
Back-to-back rhymes. Okay.
TK. Back-to-back rhymes with TK.
Okay, so see how you just brought something on the show right now. Okay. Thank you so much for coming. What would you like to say? You already know what it is. I just want to say to everybody out right now that, Guy Man is out. I dropped it. Belash Murder, Reward Beats. It's a banger. I really love the song. And you guys, there's no movement without you. But you knew that. It's LADIPOE. All right.
It's a vibe on Lava Lounge.
93.3.